Hi, my name is Maya Gurley, and today I have the pleasure of introducing the one and only McKinley Gilmore. If any of you have ever had even just one interaction with McKinley, you would agree with my statement that she is probably the kindest person I know. Just a couple weeks ago when I was walking to class, I saw McKinley a little ways down the hallway also walking to class. Then I watched as she stopped to cheerfully greet someone, a big smile underneath her mask, I'm sure, talked for a short time, yelled out a sweet goodbye and even an I love you, and continued on. Then I watched her do the same thing to two more people. This all occurred within a matter of a few minutes, so just imagine how much kindness she has spread over the course of the 18 years down to the day that I have known her. With her bright smile, unmistakable laugh, and overflowing empathy, wherever McKinley goes, light follows. She is compassion personified, and no matter who you are, what grade you're in, or how well you know her, she will stun you with her heart of shining gold. So without further ado, I present to you my birthday and initial buddy, the beautiful, caring, and intelligent McKinley Reese Gilmore.
I am a math person. I love the way calculus follows strict parameters. I love how easily complex fractions are simplified. There is a correct, irrefutable answer for everything. I love the ways in which numbers relate to our universe. Golden ratios and perfect spirals are found in every little detail of nature, and chemical equations work out perfectly every single time without fail. Much of my life has been spent attempting to apply these same rules to myself, to make myself quantifiable and comparable. I have spent the majority of my life worried about what other people think of me. In the 7th grade, I had lost nearly every friend I once had. I so desperately wanted people to like me that I became extremely self-critical. I started dressing the way I thought I should, and I stopped speaking up in classes. I became incredibly insecure, not only about my personality, but also about my appearance, my intellect, and so much more. I wanted to be valued. I began to connect my worth to numbers, my grades, my ACT scores, even the number on the scale. If I could compartmentalize every part of myself and give it a numerical value, I could categorically rid myself of the faults I so greatly feared. I was constantly evaluating myself, constantly trying to rub out every last blemish. I envied the calculated control the Greeks seem to have found in every aspect of life. A while ago, Mr. Stone asked our proofs class the following question. If you could choose to see a number above everyone's head and that number reflected how they rated you on a scale of 1 to 10, would you? I simply responded, yes. He asked why and then pointed out that I would spend almost all of my time obsessing over those numbers. And he was absolutely right. If I were able to see how everyone truly valued me, my head would ring with the question, how can I make them like me more? I crave control of the one thing over which I have no power. I always thought that I would find a perfectly shaped hole in the universe, somewhere I fit exactly, where all the numbers added up and I was finally good enough. What I never realized was that, in the process, I was destroying the other parts of myself that mattered almost as much. My happiness took second place to ensuring that everyone else was happy with me. If I couldn't source validation from my numbers, I could find it among the words or praise that I earned from others. Statistics tells us that there are only two possible outcomes in any event, success and failure. And I was so afraid of the latter that I lost sight of what it truly was to be successful. I thought it was for my parents or for my teachers, and all I wanted was to make them proud. My obsession with validation has been a long-fought battle. I haven't quite figured out how to prove my worthiness to myself, how to convince myself that I am enough on my own, stripped of numbers and rankings. But what I have come to realize is that personal worth cannot be quantified. There are no tallies to accurately appraise the value of Caroline's warm smile and bright laughter, no equations to perfectly describe Chloe's hugs or Meriwether's advice, no number of thank yous to correctly measure my gratitude for Miss Seegers and her unwavering support. My family has proven again and again the existence of a love unconditional, and my sister has brought me pure, uncomplicated joy, and all of it is completely devoid of numerical value. There will always be values in your life that can be quantified. There are scores and grades, calories and pounds, and an unending means of comparison. But your value is simply that. It is yours, and it is real and delightfully intrinsic. Thank you.